Hello, this is NMLEC and here is a tutorial on how to make a cloth simulation in Blender. Okay, so you start with your default cube. You want to leave that there. Add a plane. This plane is going to be our cloth. Let's scale it up 5. Let's bring it up a little bit over the cube. So your scene should look like that now. Alright, we're going to go to Blender Render in this menu up here. We're going to go to this tab, the Physics tab. We're going to click on Cloth. Alright, so if we go down to Cloth Cache, this is the management of all the simulated frames. So if we hit Bake, it'll simulate everything, and you'll see that if we hit Bake right now, we don't have the scene set up correctly, and we'll go through this. It goes right through the cube. Alright, and so to fix this, click on the cube, and then go over here, make sure you're in the Physics tab, and click on Collision. This will make it interact with this cloth simulation, and if you have any other ones like fluid or smoke, it'll interact with that. So now if we hit Free Bake, which erases all the simulated frames, and we hit Alt A to, this is another way to bake it, you'll see that it folds over on it. The cloth folds over on itself. This is because the cloth is one big square and it's very low resolution. So to get rid of this, or to make our simulation a higher resolution, we want to go into the edit mode, or you can just hit tab, press W, hit subdivide up here, and then let's make the number of cuts like 10 or so, and oops, let's do this once more. Alright, so now we have this will be a pretty decent resolution. If you have a slower computer, you probably don't want to do it this high, and if you want to watch it live, until you actually want to simulate it, because it'll take a while to simulate. So right now we can hit Bake, and it'll bake all our frames. And okay, so you'll see that it falls over the cube like that. But did you see down here, the cloth kind of goes through itself? Alright, to get rid of that, you go to the Cloth Collision tab. It's grayed out because we have it simulated. If we hit Free Bake, we can adjust these again. So you want to hit Self Collision in the Cloth Collision tab. And now if we hit Alt A again, you'll see that the cloth no longer goes through itself, and it's much more realistic. Alright, you'll see that the cloth kind of expands outwards down here. This is because we have structural stiffness and bending stiffness pretty high. So if we decrease bending stiffness to say 0.1 and then simulate it again, there will be a lot more folds and the cloth will be much looser. These two kind of go hand in hand. So if we decrease this, let's say 5, wait for it to bake, and it won't balloon out as much as it used to. And you'll see that there are more wrinkles because we decreased the bending stiffness, which allowed it to become more flexible. So you can do this with just about any object you want. And that's about it. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you like this tutorial.